Now on mat 2, for 145 pounds, Cheyenne Simmons from BCLU Storm. And I'm not sure who's wrestling at 145 for Webster City. I'll tell you in a minute. Isabel McNeil's wrestling at 145.
So they had technical difficulties, so up until now they haven't seen anything on TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Hey, welcome. Oh, there's a fall by Cheyenne Simmons. We'd just like to apologize for the technical difficulty we've had up till now. We were just made aware that you could only hear us, but you couldn't see the video. The video should be working now. The Nevada West Fork match is over, and then we're still working through the BCLUW Webster City. So at 155 pounds on mat 2, from Webster City, Kendra Schultz will be wrestling Taya Hollingsworth from the BCLU Storm.
So again, apologies for the technical difficulties. The Nevada match has gone final. They took on West Fork in tonight's first round matchup.
On mat 2, Hollingsworth with a shot and gets a takedown. Gets McNeil on her back and a quick fall. Winner at 155 pounds, Taya Hollingsworth from BCLUW over Kendra Schultz from Webster City. Now we'll move on to 170 pounds.
Nevada ended up winning that first match. They got victories from Adeline Mulbauer, Madison Rasmussen by falls, and forfeit victories by Gracie Corey, Addie Good, Nicola Whitrig, Allison Houston, and Riley Fulton.
On mat 2 at 170 pounds for Webster City, Abby Heckert will be wrestling Megan Hollingsworth from the BCLUW Storm. You getting anything?
I'm going to get a hot dog.
Mustard.
Mustard? Anything to drink?
I got water. I'm good. They're out on mat 2. We'll go back to the center and start. Hollingsworth with a headlock. Gets the takedown. We're going to have a little high. Trying to get Heckert on her back. She's got her on her back, trying to roll her over. Got her under the head. She's close. Heckert is trying to roll through it. And Hollingsworth with the fall at 170 pounds over Abby Heckert from Webster City. That'll bring up the 190 pounders. At 190 pounds from Webster City, Nevaeh Robinson will be wrestling Kaylin Dixon at 190.
How far in are we?
We got 2 matches left and we'll be done.
Oh, did our girls do good?
Nevada won.
All of theirs?
Nah, there's a bunch of forfeits, and
Okay.
Chad was doing the Nevada, so I don't know. I know we won, but I don't remember what the score is. You can, unless you can read it on that
Nope.
score.
I cannot.
I can't either. Both girls working for a little advantage.
Do a shoot. Shoot. You gotta shoot. Her knee's way up.
Snap and shoot.
Yep. She's way too aggressive. Way too aggressive.
Robinson tries for a shot. They give Hollingsworth 3 for a takedown because of control. Hollingsworth on top. Has the cradle, turns her over, loses the cradle, gets 2 back points. She's going for the cradle again, trying to hook it. Loses her grip, and Robinson will get 1 for an escape. That'll be the end of the first period, with Hollingsworth from BCLUW leading 5-1. Robinson defers. Hollingsworth decides to go up. Robinson tries to sit out. Locked hands penalty on Hollingsworth to give Robinson a point to make it 5-2. Hollingsworth trying to work to get that cradle again. Gives up on it, goes for a headlock. Trying to get Robinson turned. Robinson rolls through it, gets a reversal, gets on top, makes the score 5-4. Robinson's got a half, trying to turn. She's got her on her back and wins by fall. Good turnaround by Neva Robinson to win by fall at 190 pounds for Webster City.
Now wrestling at 235 pounds from Webster City, Troy Postasubi. From SHBCLUW, Adrian Castor.
At 235 pounds for Webster City, Joyful Shashubi will be wrestling Adrian Castor. The official warns both girls about slapping. I want to see some hair pulling in. They go out, they'll start back in the center. Castor goes for a headlock, gets the takedown. Shashubi's trying to roll it, and a fall. Adrian Castor from BCLUW wins by fall at 2:35. Not even sure who won that. I can't read it. Because the score's at the bottom.
There's no way I'm gonna see that.
I can't see it either. We'll have a short break with the minimum waiting time, and then the girls will switch mats and we'll have another match.
Looks like 42 to 32, 22.
I should text Ashley and tell me what the score was.
I texted Smith, he didn't respond.
Oh,
Jerk.
thinks he's too busy.
He is. Sitting there, holding down a chair. You'll have a quick one.
We will begin our next match here about 5 minutes. Match 1 is a BCLUW versus Nevada Cuts. On match 2,
Wrestling will begin here in about 5 minutes. On mat 1 will be Nevada taking on BCLUW, and on mat 2, West Fork will take on Webster City. Again, wrestling will start here in about 5 minutes.
These hot dogs are so good.
Problem is, I was here like twice a week,
Yeah,
6 weeks in a row, and I got kind of sick of them. Then I don't have them again for
a while.
a while. Baseball, till baseball.
Yep. We grilled hot dogs and hot links for the adults for trick or treat. We set up in our garage in our driveway, and we got a couple patio heaters. So the parents and the moms really like those when they stop. And then, yeah, and then we roll our smoker out and put hot dogs. I got these, they're called hot links. They're spicy sausages. And I make what they call turd burgers. The kids call them that because I just take hamburger and roll them into like a hot dog shape so you can eat them on a hot dog bun. Because Peyton really doesn't like hot dogs. Well, when the kids were little, they'd call them turd burgers. So that's what we call them because they look like a dog turd. When Huffs came over, Teddy was trick-or-treating. Olivia's getting a little, she's in high school. She's not trick-or-treating, but she hung out with Peyton and her friends. And Eleanor trick-or-treated a little bit. And we had the World Series on the big screen in the garage. And then we turned on the Nevada game. They played that night. We usually sat in the driveway, but it was kind of windy, so we opened up the garage door and pushed the seats for the adults, like her mom and shit. They sat in the garage. I didn't even give him time. Shit, I don't know how many people we had there. We had Chris Clem was across the street with his wife and kids, and he goes, God, he said, because he came over and talked to me, he said to his wife, he goes, does they have a party over there? And she goes, well, that's the Hansons. So he came home and he goes, yeah, now I see why. We got inflatables all through our yard, like a 15-foot or 20-foot witch, and like a 20-foot, what the hell is it, Frankenstein, and
You go all out for Christmas?
yeah. I got like a 20-foot Psy, blow-up Psy, too.
Great school. It's good.
Did I tell you last year? Maybe it was after wrestling. Joel and I ate like 5 different hot dogs. We'd have just get together and eat hot dogs one night just to try to find the best. These are still the best.
Where do you get it?
Sam's Club. Yeah. I mean, we tried to give Fairway a chance, and their all beef just weren't as good. And
Oh, they're good.
it's about the only thing we don't buy from Fairway.
It's a good choice because they're good.
Fairway's been such a good partner for us, you know.
I was worried when Pat left that it'd kind of drop off a little
Yeah.
bit.
Just like doing the tailgate this year. They paid for all of it. Fairway did it all. They paid for all of it. They cooked it. They served it. All we had to do is collect the money. It was weird out there. I just walked around and shoot the shit, you know. And I mean, it's just, and I told some of the other ones, people on the board, it's like, fuck, I don't know what to do when I don't have to do something, you know. Hell, I didn't even take money this year. So who do I got? I got
You got Webster City and Westport.
Webster City and Westport. She never did tell me what the score was. Maybe she don't have her phone going. Will's still riding his bikes.
Kinda. So they can hear us talking.
Who can hear us talking?
Live stream can hear us talking.
I'm on push to talk still.
At 100 pounds on mat 1, SHBCLUW, Layla Price receives a forfeit.
We went up right now when I'm talking? Okay.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, as we get underway. Over on mat 1 will be, in the second round, Nevada taking on BCLUW.
Serenity Stevens receives a forfeit.
On mat 2, West Fork Serenity Stevens will take a forfeit. We've got Webster City and West Fork on mat 2.
At 105 pounds on
At 100 pounds, BCLUW's Layla Price receives a forfeit.
from Nevada, Allie Houston.
We'll start off at 105 on mat 1. For BCLUW will be Haley Robinson. And for Nevada, Allison Houston takes the mat. Collar tie. Houston just kind of a blast double right into Robinson for the takedown for 3. Quickly hooks up a cradle and has got Robinson in trouble. That is tight. And the fall. 22 seconds into the first period, Allison Houston, winner by fall for Nevada.
At 105, Adeline Morgan will get a bye. Double open at 110. At 115, Lexi Mathis is against Whitley Olton from West Fork. Lexi Mathis gets a takedown, has a half in trying to turn Whitten.
At 110 pounds, Nevada's Nicole Whitrig will receive a forfeit. At 115 pounds, BCLUW's Chloe Neal receives a forfeit.
At 115, Lexi Mathis with the fall over Whitley Olton from West Fork.
On mat number one, at 120 pounds, receives a forfeit.
At 120 pounds, BCLUW's Sophie Rundall receives a forfeit.
At 120, Webster City will take a win by open. $125 Webster City win.
Just underway on mat 1 for BCLUW at 125 pounds. That's Briley Gardner. And for Nevada, it's Addison Good. Addie Good with the takedown, and she's got back points. That's deep and a fall. 28 seconds into the period number 1, Addison Good records the fall for Nevada.
Webster City receives a forfeit at 125 on mat 2.
At 130 pounds, from SHBCLUW, Kathleen White receives a forfeit.
At 130 pounds, SHBCLUW, Cassidy White receives a forfeit.
At 130 pounds, from Webster City, Callie Burkett receives a forfeit.
At 130, Webster City receives a forfeit.
On mat number one at 135, SHBCLUW receives a forfeit.
At 135, SHBCLUW's Sienna White receives a forfeit. At 140 pounds, SHBCLUW's Layla Wedgwood receives a forfeit. On mat number 1, going up to 145 pounds for SHBCLUW, that's Cheyenne Simmons. And for Nevada, that's Lillian Leslie.
135, Ariana Wilson for Webster City and Lily Baker. Wilson gets a takedown and gets a quick fall to win for Webster City at 135.
Leslie with the headlock, but rolled through by Simmons. Simmons tried a single leg takedown, but Leslie threw the headlock, but rolled through by Simmons for 3, and now she's trying to run the chicken wing. No points awarded, so nice job by Lillian to fight out of that. Power half now thrown by Simmons, and that's deep. Leslie tries to roll through it, and she will get the reversal. 3 back for Simmons, but 2 points for Leslie on the reversal.
On mat 2 at 140, Ariana Wilson for Webster City is wrestling Josie Jansen from West Fork. at 140.
Now Leslie's getting back points. Oh, she has her tight. And the fall. Lillian Leslie comes from behind to record the fall. Minute 21 into the first period. At 145 pounds, winner by fall, Lillian Leslie. That takes us to 155 pounds for SHBCLUW. Taya Hollingsworth takes the mat. She faces off against Nevada's Adeline Mulbauer.
On mat 2, Wilson with a takedown.
Mulbauer won by fall in tonight's first match against West Fork.
Jansen has her leg. Wilson can't get around her.
Shot attempt there by
Jansen with the leg and then a drive. Secures the reversal. Jansen with a half.
Hollingsworth with a takedown on mat 1. Lets Mulbauer back up. 3-1 favor of Hollingsworth from SHBCLUW. Another attempt, but a sprawl by Mulbauer. Hollingsworth digs back up to a double, gets behind, and the takedown for 3 more.
Time runs out on mat 2.
Hollingsworth releases Mulbauer. Hollingsworth with a 6-2 lead here in the first period.
After the first period, Jansen leads 3-2. Jansen wins the toss and chooses to go up.
Long shot attempt there by Hollingsworth. Holds onto the leg. Mulbauer trying to scoot around back. But Hollingsworth just bulls straight ahead for another double. 3 more points. 9-2 now is the score on mat 1. Coming down to 7 seconds left in the first.
Jansen with the mat return, but locks her hand.
Hollingsworth gets a quick turn right before the period ends for 2 points. Back fall. So after 1, Hollingsworth from SHBCLUW has a 11-2 lead over Mulbauer from Nevada. Mulbauer decides to take top position here in the start of the second period.
Jansen's got a half. Jansen with a half. Reversal by Wilson with the reversal. Makes the score 6-2. Jansen has the head, gets her over on her back, and gets a fall. Jansen with a come-behind win for the fall for the West Fork. Jansen wins the 140 match by fall.
Hollingsworth tries to get to her feet. Mulbauer takes her back down, but right into a double and the fall. Winner by second period fall for SHBCLUW, Taya Hollingsworth at 155.
145 from Webster City, Kate Phelps. From West Fork, Jenny Ramirez.
On mat 2 at 145, Jenny Ramirez from West Fork will wrestle Kate Phelps from Webster City. Ramirez shoots for a takedown, can't finish it. Phelps gives up the leg, so Ramirez gets a takedown.
Now wrestling on mat 1 at 170 pounds for SHBCLUW, that's Megan Hollingsworth. She's taking on Madison Rasmussen from Nevada.
On 2, Ramirez runs the half and gets the fall. Jenny Ramirez from West Fork gets a fall at 145 pounds.
Oh, there's a headlock by Hollingsworth on mat 1. Right into a half. Nelson's got Rasmussen in trouble, and the fall. Winner by first period fall on mat number 1 from SHBCL UW. That's Megan Hollingsworth.
At 155 on mat 2, Kendra Schultz from Webster City will be wrestling Kaylee LaFranchi from West Fork at 155. Schultz with a quick takedown.
On mat number 1 at 190 pounds, SHBCL UW's Kaylin Dixon receives a forfeit.
Schultz Queech hopping side to side looking for some advantage. Has an arm, gets her over on her back. Has LaFranchi in a counting points for back points. And a fall. Kendra Schultz of Webster City wins 155 by fall.
Now wrestling on mat number 1 at 235 pounds for SHBCL UW. That's Adrienne Kasher. She's taking on Grace Corey from Nevada. Just underway on mat number 1.
Wrestling on mat number 2 at 170 pounds from Webster City, Abby Pecker from West Fork, Autumn Wood.
On mat 2 at 170 pounds from West Fork, Autumn Wood will be wrestling against Abby Heckert from Webster City at 170.
It's a headlock attempt by Kasher, but countered nicely by Corey for the 3-point takedown right into a half Nelson. She's getting back points on the edge of the mat. And the fall. Grace Corey, minute 10 into the first period, is winner by fall at 235 pounds. Corey from Nevada, winner by fall.
Wood has a leg, keeping Heckert from getting the takedown. Heckert trying to get around on her. Heckert working, release the leg. Autumn Wood with the reversal, trying to get her turned. Short time, 4 seconds, 3. Ran out of time. At the end of the first period, Autumn Wood is leading the match 3-0.
We're going to have a JV match now on mat number 1. Nevada wrestlers Riley Fulton. Apologies, I didn't catch who the SHBCL UW wrestler is.
Cross and goes top. Wood sprawls out and almost has a reversal. Has a reversal. Makes it a 5-0 match. Gets Heckert on her back. Has hand control and a fall. Autumn Wood from West Fork wins by fall at 170 pounds.
At number 2 at 190, Webster City, Nevaeh Robinson receives a forfeit.
Webster City receives a forfeit at 190 pounds.
At 235 pounds, Webster City, Joyful Sasugi receives a forfeit.
Webster City will also receive a forfeit at 235. That'll conclude the match. We'll go through the waiting time, have maybe a few JV matches. Stay tuned.
Wrestling JV on mat number 1 at 170, Zoe McStacker, SHBCLUW versus Reagan Schraub, SHBCLUW.
We'll have a JV matchup on mat number 1. This is at 170 pounds. That'll be teammate Zoe McStockard taking on Reagan Schrod, both wrestlers from SHBCLUW.
Our next round of wrestling will begin at approximately 6:50 due to the mandatory rest time. About 6:50, so there is time to go out to the den and get yourself some grub.
I'm sure you've been to a concert at the fairgrounds. It's not a lot of room. Well, this leg doesn't always bend the best because the socket gets in my, I call it my knee pit, and then this liner in the sock, it bunches up. So I have a hard time bending it past 90 degrees sometimes. So I'll just take it off and just use it like a footstool and just lay my stump on it. And you ought to see all the people around us when and Leslie and I went to Chicago last fall. We were in an Uber once. I can't remember where we were going. I was sitting in the passenger side, you know. He kept looking over at me. I was in the back seat, you know, but I had my leg off. And I said, "You ever take the leg off when you're Ubering before? He goes, no. I said, that's probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you. He goes, no. He goes, I was getting this guy right one day, and he goes, people sleep all the time. He goes, it was like a 45-minute Uber. He said, we get there, I think he went to sleep and never woke, and he died in the backseat of his car. He said he was like 80. He said, I tried waking him up. He said, I called 911, and he died in the backseat. I said, I guess that trumps me taking my leg off, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You know, like the other day, I was in my office and I have a box, you know, so I can set my foot on it. It helps my hip not hurt when I'm at my desk. A friend of mine walked in and I just had it on my desk like this. You know, he walked in, he goes, are you shitting me? I said, no. I said, my leg hurt, my hip hurts, so. It's like right now. That last couple matches, a few matches, I couldn't get comfortable, so I just stand. Usually, if I stand up, put weight on it, it'll hurt better. It wasn't when I stood up, so screw it. I just clicked it off. This ain't going very far. So I plug it back in. Before Charlie closed, he was having that Saturday. He had like 50% off everything. And Peyton goes, Dad, come on, let's go up there and see what he's got in the liquor store. I said, okay. And she goes, come on. I said, hey, some assembly required here. I got to put my freaking leg on in my shoe. I can't just throw my shoes on and run out the door like I used to. I got to put my sleeve on and my sizing socks. Click it on. My shoe's already on. I never took the shoe off. So I said some assembly required. And then later that week she sent me a t-shirt I seen somewhere on Facebook or something. Some assembly required. I'll have to get me one of those probably.
That concludes session number 2 tonight. Session number 3 will begin here in about 15 minutes, around 6:50. Make sure you come back and join us here in about 15 minutes, 6:50.
So what else is new? Been going to any football games? Yeah. Yeah.
versus Nevada, and on match 2, SHBCLUW versus West Fork.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, here at Nevada High School Gymnasium as we get set for round number 3 of tonight's quad wrestling meet. Over on mat number 1, that will be the right-hand mat on your television screen. That will be Nevada taking on Webster City. Mat number 2, West Fork will take on SHBCLUW. Just about ready to get underway here. Round number 3.
Wrestling on mat number 2 at 100 pounds from SHBCLUW, Leah Price. From West Fork, Serenity Stevens.
On mat 2, we're going to start out at 100 pounds. Layla Price from BCLUW, also Serenity Stevens from West Fork. Price with a quick shot. Goes back to the gets Stevens on her back. Squeezing the head, counting back points. And the fall. Layla Price from BCLUW starts us off at 100 pounds with a fall over Serenity Stevens.
At 105 pounds on mat number 1, Nevada's Allie Houston receives a forfeit.
At 105 pounds on mat number 1, Nevada's Allie Houston will receive a forfeit. So tonight she's got 2 forfeits and a fall.
SHBCLUW, Ian Robinson receives a forfeit. On mat number 1, at 110 pounds, Nevada's Nicole Winfrey receives a forfeit.
Forfeit at 105 pounds.
At 110 pounds, Nevada's Nicole Whitrig receives a forfeit.
Wrestling on mat number 2 at 115, Chloe Neal, SHBCLUW. From West Fork, Whitley Otten.
On mat 2 at 115 pounds, Whitley Otten for West Fork will wrestle Chloe Neal at 115 pounds from BCLUW.
Webster City's Lexi Mathis receives a forfeit.
At 115 pounds on mat number 1, Webster City's Lexi Mathis receives a forfeit.
Snap and shoot, snap and shoot. Shoot, snap and shoot.
Deal with the shot, gets a 3-point takedown on mat 2.
At 120 pounds, Anna Callis for Webster City receives a forfeit.
Otten tries to roll through. Neal stops her.
At 125 pounds for Webster City, Madison Colbert takes the mat, taking on Nevada's Addison Good.
Just under a minute on mat 2. Neal still in control.
High crotch shot there by Addison Good, comes out the backside for a 3-point takedown. Quickly works out front, cow catcher move, but tries to throw get Colbert turned over. Still leads 3-0 here, first period.
On that 2 steal, Neal from BCLUW still in control. Has a cradle hook trying to turn it. Short time, gets it turned over. Otten rolls through it. And they run out of time.
Good from Nevada. Tried a cradle move there on the edge of the mat. Couldn't hold the move, and Colbert comes out the backside for the reversal.
At the end of the first period, on that 2. Chloe Neal from BCLUW leads 3-0.
Stall call on Colbert, hanging onto the ankle for longer than 5 seconds, so we'll restart center of the mat. Good flattens out, but comes back to a base.
On that 2, Otten starts on top, and Neal gets the escape for a point to go up 4-0.
Good with a little modified Granby roll there. Couldn't hold on for back points, but gets the 2-point reversal. She now has a 5-2 lead with the cradle hookup. On the wrong side, trying to pull over tops. Got to move over. Out front again. And time. End of first period. Nevada's Addison Good holds a 3-point lead over Webster City's Madison Colbert, 5-2.
Neal with the throw on that 2, gets the headlock hooked in and gets the fall. On mat 2 at 115 pounds. Chloe Neal.
Starting out period number 2, Colbert will start in the down position. Good quickly returns her to the mat. Throws in a half. Gets her on her hip. Started with 1 count. No points. There's the swipe. Now Good's got back points. She's going to get the 4-point near fall. And the fall. Addison Good, her second fall of the evening. Winner by fall in the second period. Addison Good from Nevada at 125 pounds.
On mat 2, Sophie Rundell at 120 pounds receives a 4.
At 125 pounds, mat number 2, SAPCLUW, Brady Gardner receives a forfeit.
On mat 2 at 125 pounds, Braylon Gardner from BCLUW will win by forfeit.
At 130 pounds, on mat number 2, SAPCLUW, Cassidy White receives a forfeit.
On mat 2 at 130 pounds, Cassidy White will win by forfeit.
On mat number 1 at 130, Kelly Hartnett receives a forfeit.
On mat number 1, Webster City's Callie Hartnett will receive a forfeit at 130 pounds.
On mat number 1 at 135, Ariana Wilson receives a forfeit.
On mat number 1 at 135 pounds, Webster City's Ariana Wilson receives a
At
forfeit.
135 pounds, on mat number 2, from SAPCLUW, Sienna White, from Westport, Lily Baker.
On mat 2 at 135 pounds, West Fork's Lily Baker will wrestle BCLUW's Sienna White. Sienna White with a quick takedown, and it's got the cradle hook, lets it go. Gets far back, and it's a takedown. She's ahead 7. Lily Baker rolls around in a reversal to make it 7-2.
On your feet, up to the hands, up hands.
White with a scoop to make it 8-2.
At 140, Elena Armando will receive a forfeit.
White with a shot and then gets the takedown. He's got the modified hand. Switches sides. Gets the cradle hook. Squeezing the cradle.
Put your knee under the butt. Put your knee under her butt.
Working hard, squeezing, and has the fall. At 135 pounds, Sienna White from BCLW gets the fall over Lily Baker.
Webster City received a forfeit at 140 pounds. That takes us up to 145, where Webster City's Kate Phelps will take the mat. She'll face off against Nevada's Lillian Leslie. There's a quick fireman's takedown by Phelps. Jumps out to a 3-0 lead. Controlling the wrist.
On mat 2 at 140 pounds, Layla Wedgwood will wrestle Josie Jansen from West Fork.
Phelps throws in a half on Leslie. Running that half, controlling the wrist. Bumps her to the mat, but Leslie doing a nice job defensively to break the hold. Phelps tries a half on the other side here. Again trying to run corner, but Leslie defending it well. Gets up to a tripod position. To her feet, looking to escape. Phelps, wrist elbow controlled, drags her back down. Mat return. Still controls that far wrist.
On mat 2, Wedgwood gets a takedown, and they work their way down the bounds and come to the middle of the start with minute 2 left in the period. Wedgwood hits the cradle. Jansen rolls through it, gets the reversal. Jansen's on top, has the advantage.
Leslie with the reversal on mat number 1 at the end of the period. Now she has a half in, trying to get back points by the end. Almost breaks the plane. There's a swipe. 2, 1, and the fall right at the end. Oh, we're going to see if there's a review. Webster City coach is saying time was out. But nope, referee's going to give the fall. Lillian Leslie with the reversal and the fall right at the end of the first period. Winner by fall at 145, Lillian Leslie from Nevada.
Catch up on mat 2. Jansen from West Fork gets a takedown to make the score 6-3 at the end of the first period.
At 155 pounds on mat number 1 from Webster City, Kendra Schultz. From Nevada, Adeline Mulbauer.
That takes us up to 155 on mat number 1. Putting on the red anklet for Webster City will be Kendra Schultz. And for Nevada, that's Addie Mulbauer. The shot attempt by Schultz. Sprawl by Mulbauer, gets behind, but no points awarded. Now is in a headlock position, but Mulbauer falls to her hip. Oh, they did give points to Mulbauer, 3, and now a reversal for Schultz, 2. So 3-2 now our score. Mulbauer ahead. Mulbauer with the far wrist elbow controlled.
Not really sure what's going on mat 2, but we've adjusted the score to be 6-5. Jansen from West Fork still in the lead.
Mulbauer with the escape over on mat number 1. Extends her lead to 4-2. Under a minute to go here in the first period on mat number 1. Mulbauer to her knees, gets caught, and gives up the takedown right on the edge of the mat, but there's an escape, and Mulbauer right back in on a double. Trying to get around, but Schultz defends it well and gets the 3-point takedown. Mulbauer back to her feet and escape again. 8-6 now our score on mat number 1. Points are coming fast and furious.
Wedgwood gets a takedown on mat 2. Excuse me, she started on top. Now she has a takedown.
Under 10 to go here on mat 1. Mulbauer tries to drag Schultz into a takedown, but instead gives up her legs, but a sprawl attempt fights off the shot, and that's how the first period will end. A lot of action there in period number 1. Mulbauer from Nevada, Schultz of Webster City. Schultz has an 8-6 lead at the moment as we head into period number 2.
Wedgwood still the advantage on that too. Minute to go in the second period. She leads 8-6. Excuse me, she trails 8-6.
Schultz has the choice and she'll go in the neutral position, so we'll start on her feet again to start period number 2. 8-6 our score.
Jansen slides out, gets the takedown reversal, should get a reversal. She hasn't scored it yet. She's looking for back points. And Jansen wins the 140-pound match by fall.
Mulbauer in trouble on mat number 1. Tried a shot attempt, got caught. Schultz just pushed right into her. Still got a foot in bounds. It's got her 4-point takedown, or 4-point back point. Out of bounds. Six-point move there. Excuse me, 7-point with the takedowns. 15-6 now. Kendra Schultz, Webster City ahead of Addie Mulbauer. Mulbauer with the sit attempt. Try to get back out. She hooks a leg, turns into Schultz. Schultz still has control.
Mat 2 at 145, Cheyenne Simmons from BCLU will take on Jenny Ramirez from West Fork at 145.
Under a minute to go on mat 2. Kendra Schultz, 15-6 lead over Addie Mulbauer from Nevada. Mulbauer working to her feet, breaks free, gets the 1-point escape. 15-7 now, 30 seconds to go. Period number 2.
Ramirez with the takedown on mat 2. As he leaves it until he gets 3 back points.
Shot attempt by Schultz. Down block by Mulbauer, trying to get around and score the takedown. And gets the 3. Gets the 3, but gives up the 2-point reversal right at the end of the period.
On that one, Jenny Ramirez wins by fall at 140 pounds for West Fork.
So the takedown by Mulbauer, reversal by Schultz, makes the score 17-10 as we head into the third period. Mulbauer will take the top position. She trails by 7. Period number 3 about to get underway. Schultz with a stand attempt, but brought back down by Mulbauer. She has a half in now, trying to run it. Schultz has her hip up, but here comes the half. Mulbauer's got her on her back. That's deep, and the fall! Addie Mulbauer comes from behind, throws the half in, gets a third period fall for the victory at 155 pounds for the Cubs.
On that 2 at 155, Taya Hollingsworth is wrestling in BCLUW against Kayla LaFranchi from West Fork. Simmons gets Hollingsworth gets a quick takedown. Gets on her back. Gets 3 back points. LaFranchi gets up for 1. Takes a 7-1 game. Sorry match. Hollingsworth another takedown. Makes it 10-1 and gets the fall. So Taya Hollingsworth from BCLUW wins 155 by 4.
Wrestling mat number 1 at 170 from Webster City, Abby Victor. From Nevada, Maddie Rasmussen.
At 170 pounds on mat number 1 for Webster City, Abby Heckert will take the mat. She's taking on from Nevada, Madison Rasmussen. Maddie Rasmussen versus Abby Heckert, mat number 1.
On mat 2 at 170 pounds from West Fork, Autumn Woods will be wrestling Megan Hollingsworth from BCLUW at 170 pounds. Hollingsworth with a double leg and gets the takedown. And the reversal by Woods. Not quite the reversal. There's the reversal. The score 2. And Hollingsworth, another reversal, but runs out of room. So they'll go back to the middle.
Single attempt by Rasmussen. Defended well by Heckert. No points yet. Rasmussen still has the leg, and there's 3. Abby Heckert on the board first with a takedown, but Rasmussen with a quick reversal cuts the lead to 3-2 now. Rasmussen trying to pull her back on the mat, but instead gets caught. Still has control, though. Still has control. Still has control. Heckert trying to get around to get that reversal, but Rasmussen still has the leg in control. Now the 2 is giving up. That put Heckert back in the lead 5-2 now.
Hollingsworth gets some back points. Wood rolls over. Hollingsworth got a half in, trying to get a cradle locked in there. Gets the cradle, gets Wood on the back. Squeezing her, trying to tip her.
Heckert will defer. Rasmussen's choice on that number 1.
7 seconds to go, and there's the fall. Megan Hollingsworth, BCLUW, wins by fall at 170 pounds.
Rasmussen chooses the neutral position, so we'll start on our feet to begin period number 2. 5-2's our score. Abby Heckert in the lead from Webster City. Rasmussen's got Heckert on her knees, but can't take advantage of it. Back to a front headlock position, trying to get around for the takedown. Heckert fighting it off. Rasmussen the 3rd point of control. And that should do it there. 3 points. Rasmussen takedown. Ties the score 5-5. Mat return for Rasmussen.
BCLUW will get a forfeit at 190 and 235 to end that match.
Rasmussen with the turn and the fall. Second match in the row, Cubs come from behind to record a fall. At 170 pounds, Madison Rasmussen's your winner with a second period fall. Rasmussen, Nevada, winner by fall. At 190 pounds, Webster City's Nova Robinson will receive a forfeit.
At 235 pounds, on mat number 1 from Webster City, Joyful Sasudi. From Nevada, Grace Quarry.
That takes us to the final varsity match of the night at 235 pounds. for Webster City. Joyful Sabigi Susubi for Webster City taking on Grace Corey for Nevada. Corey with the takedown right off the whistle. Throws in the power half, but Susubi on her base defending and does a nice job fighting that off. Susubi to her feet. Corey manages to get her back to the mat with the half. Gets Susubi on her back. And the fall. Winner. First period call in 40 seconds. Grace Corey from Nevada. Corey, winner by fall at 2:35.
Fans, we have appreciated your support and enthusiasm for your team this evening and for being our guests. Please use your best judgment as you return home. Have a safe journey and good evening. This Saturday, the Cubs will host the Central Iowa Kickoff Wrestling Tournament with more than 30 teams. Good luck to all.
And that'll do it. Final score in the third and final match tonight. Nevada takes it 42-36. And that'll do it from the Cub Gymnasium tonight. Home opening quad meet for the girls wrestling season. Thanks for joining us this evening. Next up will be the Central Iowa Wrestling Invitational this Saturday. Cubs will host multiple teams in a huge tournament here in the gym. After that, our next home meet will be Tuesday, December 16th, another quad match. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.